Okay, I think YouTube's up. Yeah, YouTube is up. We go check Twitch real quick, and then we can get started. My phone volume is very high. Cool. Alright. Looks like we're good to go. Back at it with Celeste. I don't know how long the stream will last. Hopefully for a little bit. Yeah, this is the first Sunday night stream in a while. I had to fucking bust my ass to make it possible. But yeah, I'm good to go. Had a chunk of time, so we are good to do a stream tonight. Ideally, the goal has always been for Sunday night streams to come back. It just hasn't been feasible for a little while for various reasons. But hopefully we're trending in the right direction. This is like the first normal week for streams in a while, if you count from Monday to Sunday. It is the first normal week of streams in quite a long time. So yeah, I hope I can keep that going. We'll see though. We are in a weird... this is why I really wish I had gotten the Golden Berry before I went back to school. Because now I'm trying to like do this weird transitory period at the same time as I'm trying to do school. But hopefully we'll get this Golden Berry pretty soon, and I can switch over to the new streaming schedule. That's the ideal. That's the goal. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're aiming for. Yeah, the fucking they did Assassination 2 Electric Boogaloo, and the entire nation stares on in horror. I'm consistently baffled as to why people think it's like gonna work. Like what do you think that's? Anyways, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not looking to get too far into that conversation tonight, as whack as it is. But yeah. Oh boy. All that aside, we are going to. You'll notice that I am way the hell back here tonight, and that's because at the end of last stream, some people who are much better at Celeste than me recommended some new routing changes or just some like little optimizations and skips and routing changes to make the game a little bit to make certain rooms more consistent and make things a little bit easier. So what we're gonna do for the first like hour or so is go through a bunch of those changes and see if and how many I can implement without like too much practice, and then we'll just practice Summit after that, I think. I was pleasantly surprised, but I thought for the most part Ridge and Mirror Temple were doing okay last stream, so I'm okay with just practicing Summit after we work through some of these. So that's the plan for tonight. I don't know, since we're doing that, I have no idea how much time, how much effort I'm going to be able to devote to doing actual attempts, but even if it's not as much, hopefully it sets us up well for next time. That being said, I really hope there are not too many more next times, because I am so out of title ideas for these guys. I'm out. I've exhausted all of my brain cells have to work overtime to come up with new titles. Use AI. I'm not gonna do that. Come on. But anyways, yeah, that's the plan for tonight. Stream schedule for the next week. Tomorrow is D&D. You know it's not gonna end until you use I ran out of titles as a title. You're so right. No, but then I'll start using something stupid like I ran out of titles to Electric Boogaloo. Like that will be the joke after I use I ran out of titles. Anyways, stream schedule. Should be D&D tomorrow. All of the Empire's gang, I've talked with them as of like last night, and they all said they were still good to go. So we're still planning on that for tomorrow. Tuesday will be Yakuza Day. I am pretty sure, I'm like 95% certain on that one now. Unless something comes up on Kane's end, I've already talked to him about it. Unless something comes up on his end, we'll do Yakuza on Tuesday. Which makes Thursday Celeste Day, and then if shit goes belly up, another Celeste stream over the weekend. But I am going to be trying to get back to weekend streams again. So that's the goal. That's the ultimate goal here. All that said, I think that's about all the announcements I had. I do really want to get back to posting the shorts, but I really have had like max a handful of hours of free time over the past few weeks. So it just hasn't really been feasible to work it into my schedule. However, that is a discussion for another time, and so we're just gonna play some Celeste right now. Whee! This is not the room that needed optimization. This was. So apparently you can do a little... Yeah, okay. So what you do here is... that. That's not what I meant. I meant to do restart chat anyways. Continue. So restart chapter. There we go. So it's just generally a little bit more consistent than what I was doing before. Let's see. Is it gonna... Yeah, it's gonna place me up here. Very hard to practice that one because you get so much momentum and... So you literally just walk. Okay. Honestly, this is one of the easier ones. I could probably implement this, no problem. What was the... Oh, I remember what was being suggested on this. This is one that I'm not as sure about using. Primarily because it requires a variety of down dash. I mean, it worked that time. I just don't know if I can make it consistent. Because I'm not the best at dashing downward. Lol. You know what? We could give that a shot. It's early enough into the thing. Then the suggested route for this room was something like that instead. What the hell? Anyways, that was weird. So you pop out, and then you can do that, which is a lot more consistent. Holy long metage? I'm tripping, what? So that was suggested as a more consistent version of that. Oh, yeah. This one was, like this, I think. And then... That didn't work, though. Let's try that again. I got absolutely roasted for how inefficient my strats are in this room specifically. try this again. And then you go... I don't know. This room, I don't feel like I can... I'm having more trouble getting this consistent. I'm sure... I think this probably is faster overall, but... Alright, so we go right here. I might... I don't know. Okay. So the idea with this one is to do, dream bounces out of each of these because they are quote-unquote easier to buffer. I don't notice a huge difference, but it looks pretty cool, so I'm okay using that one. This room was fine. And so is this room. Trying to play this room slow as fuck, which is just my preferred way of doing it at this point. There we go. I don't think there were any major optimizations on this room, so we're gonna move on. Not on this room either. Wasn't this room? Yeah, the early parts of this are fine, I think. Not this either. Eep, eep, come on. Okay, and there was a suggestion to do a little wave dash kind of thing right here. But as you can see, I don't feel as though that's super consistent. Or, okay, let me be more accurate. I don't feel I am good enough at wave dashing for that to be super consistent. I mean, it's not terrible, I guess. Could be worse, but I feel like this is a much lower consistency than a room that I was already decently consistent at. It is marginally faster than doing this, but I think like sunk cost fallacy has kicked in there. That was the big one from this section, I think. That was the big recommendation. Okay. Alright, then there is a little skip that we could do up here as well. Not in this room, obviously. But if you go off the screen here, and you go up here, basically. See, that's exactly what I was worried about. What? This strategy does let you skip some stuff. Like, you can skip stuff by doing this. Yeah, I mean, the only issue with it, it's just... See, I know I'm gonna do stuff like that. The big question in it is it worth practicing enough to get consistent? So you gotta hold still there. There's no speed there. Okay. See, like... I absolutely understand the appeal of this route, and had I known about it, had I known that this was gonna route out a couple rooms, back when I started practicing, there's a good chance I would have made the effort to do this back then. Okay, so you do get some leeway with those pink clouds. I don't know, maybe. Maybe I'll try a few runs with that, because it does allow you to skip that area. This room's fine. Well, fine if I don't fail it, but no need for more optimization in this room. That's weird. I don't usually do that. I think I dashed too early coming out of the green ball. I'm gonna write it off as that. Ooh, hold on. I also just remembered. I keep meaning to, I've forgotten the last couple times, but I keep meaning to add, golden berry attempts. To the Twitch title. Trying to think of how I want to structure this if we go. Cool. That'll do. So we go like this, we go like this, boom, boom. That's one of those rooms where my strategy works, and because it works, I feel no need to optimize it. That's a getting through it kind of room, not a getting through it quick. Okay. Had a couple really devastating deaths right there last time. 2,500 meters. Ooh, okay, so this is a big one. Because we can route out a couple rooms by doing this. So we go in here, and basically we go whoop, whoop, and over here. A, more consistent than doing this part, even though it's not super hard. B, you get to skip this. Also a good thing. And then we're off to the races. I think this room was fine. Yep, this one's okay. Ah, wow, VR, that's a really cursed message. I don't even know where to begin with debunking that one, and so I'm not gonna try. Alright, this room's fine, I think. They gave me... I was given some suggestions for this room, but to be honest... Damn. I never thought of it like that, VR. Pumpkin would be able to give a more adequate answer to that message, but Pumpkin, are you here right now? Can you help me debunk this one? Okay, Pumpkin's working on it. Great, awesome. All right, sick as fuck. Good to know. Pumpkin was there and ready. You can do a demo. Hold on. This one's funky. You can, do a fucking that thing. So, yeah, demo dashes are pretty nifty. The problem with demo dashes is that it's not worth it in this room. It really isn't. I don't think you gain enough I don't think you gain enough time out of the demo dash strategy on that room to be worth it at all. Alright, I think that's most of the stuff that I wanted to practice, which is pretty good, because a lot of that stuff was easier than I expected to implement. I think a big part of the reason I was struggling more to implement it at the end of the last stream is it was the end of the last stream and I was already tired. So we're gonna hope that it goes a little bit better. Alright, and let's lock in on some summit practice. We definitely need to. Not super worried about this part, so... Cannot for the life of me. It's okay, CD. I get it. That was how I was with the stream title. That's it? But yeah, welcome in, CD. Since you missed it, and since you might since you missed it, and since there's a pretty good chance you're gonna leave early, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you the stream schedule real quick, in case you don't know it already. It is D&D tomorrow, Yakuza on Tuesday, hopefully Celeste on Thursday, and then if I don't have the Golden Berry by then, Celeste again over the weekend. The weekend day seems to be the most inconsistent day right now. Like, I'm seeming to have the most trouble keeping that day mostly consistent. So, just keep that in mind. I'm gonna try and bring back more consistent Sunday streams, but just for a variety of reasons that hasn't been possible for the past few weeks, so just give me a little bit while I work it out. I don't think that checkpoint needs practice. This one does, though. Damn, okay, that was weird. As I said, this one needs practice. So that's an issue that's a rather weird issue that I have developed more recently, where I think I'm dashing, like, right after right after I hit the dash crystal, or dashing too late after I come in contact with the dash crystal. Yeah. Tis not very mod-like. It's alright, CD, it's alright. I haven't been streaming as much as lately, and it's been at more inconsistent times, so I totally get it. Yeah, seconded what Pumpkin said there. Imagine if I fucking pulled that off, like, in the middle of a run. That would be the biggest clutch of all fucking time. That said, this checkpoint specifically has been oddly inconsistent lately, and I really, really want that to be fixed. So, I think what we're going to do this time is do some focus practice on Summit. So, instead of, like, the 3 attempts per checkpoint that I usually do, we're basically going to, like, lock in on a couple of checkpoints and just try and practice them a bit more. Just some areas where I've been failing a lot of runs lately. Like this one. Because we're finally getting runs to Summit consistently enough that I'm failing them consistently enough to have data. I'm gonna... It's the smartest thing that's been said all day from Pumpkin right there. No, Pumpkin, that was a massive compliment. That is not, like, that's the smartest thing you've said all day. That's the smartest thing that's been said all day in general, and it happened to have been said by Pumpkin. That was entirely intended to be a compliment. Yeah, of course. I got you. I got you with them compliments. Okay. You know what I don't got? Dash directions. God damn. Sometimes I'm whack with these things. Alright, this is feeling a little bit better now. Damn. Okay. He says, and then dies. Like the goober that he is. The absolute buffoon. Classic low Arcturus moment. Alright, I think I'm okay with moving on from that now. Cool. As I said, not gonna practice anything I don't feel like I need to. I'm trying to go too fast there. That's not trying to go too fast is not a mistake that I usually make during runs, at least when I get to Summit. You do that one more time just to remind myself to not be an idiot. Yep, there we go. Amazing. If you do the thing and you do it right and you don't forget what you practiced, it works. It just works. We go there, we go whoop. And this is another checkpoint we're gonna keep practicing. Did you get bitches yet? Absolutely fucking not. Who do you think I am? Dang, that was whack. Sitting in a VC with Octillion and others. Alright, see you later, Spurk. Thanks for dropping by. I do quite appreciate it. I dashed too early there. And I have done that I've done that at least once in a run before, so definitely want to work that out. There's that. Cool. Bingo never left. I just stopped talking about it. That's the thing, Pumpkin. Like, I do the bingos. I just... When I'm closing down all my streaming applications, I just quickly mark off everything on the bingo square and save it. The bingo has been done for all of the last couple dozen and a half streams or so. But, I kind of stopped talking about it. Which really defeats the purpose of the bingo. You guys gotta hold me to that a little bit more. You guys gotta remind me when we get bingo squares. Hi, Spurk, bye, Spurk. Spurk is a loyal Octillion fan. Okay. So real. Damn. Okay, hold on. Come on, brain. This is not a hard checkpoint. I don't need to be practicing this. This is actually a pretty easy one. In fact, it's easy enough that I'm not going to work myself up over it right now. The ones that I actually wanted to practice from this part of the level are 20, 22, and 25, I think. Those are the three from the downdraft section. Those are the three most concerning ones. And that was just me being stupid, but I want to make it so that I'm not going to be stupid during runs. Unintentional. We're not... that is not a term we're gonna define on stream, Spurk. That is a term for other people to define. Oh wait, did I say VR instead of Spurk? Yeah, I just realized it. I realized it, and then I saw CD's message, and I was like, fuck! I'm so sorry, Spurk. I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve that. Spurk, you did not deserve that. Spurk did not deserve that unintentional slander. I'm trying to think if I have anything fun to talk about while I'm Yeah, no. I know. I said Okay. I said Spurk did not deserve that because I didn't think that Spurk did not deserve being associated with that comment. That's what I meant there. That's what I meant. I knew that VR said it. I knew it was not Spurk who said it. What I meant is that Spurk did not deserve to have his name associated with that comment. Alright, I'm feeling okay about that checkpoint. Damn. Let's not do that in a run. Okay, that's not the right dash direction, so let's just... This one is not bad, but I'm gonna do my three attempt rule on this checkpoint. Just to be a bit more careful. I did it fine the first time I got to it in a run, but... Oh, shit. Why did I just stop going right there? I guess we're practicing this for longer. I swear, all of a sudden, I have lost all fine motor control. That was really weird. I mean, I made it through that time, but for a second there, I just really lost my ability to maneuver the joystick properly. Blaha! Or Blowhigh, however you want to say it. I call him Blaha because the first time I ever heard of them, I heard it from Rin Penrose, who says it like that, who says it incorrectly on purpose. But I do believe the technically correct way to pronounce it is Blowhigh. What kind of game are you playing? This is Celeste. It is a precision platformer. I'm practicing right now, but eventually, here in a minute, I'm gonna start doing golden berry attempts, which means I have to do this entire level without dying. And I've all of a sudden lost my skills. Whoa, delay is fast, as in there's not much delay, or what? I do my best to keep delay as low as I can, but there is only so much I can do. Four to 5 seconds? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. I'm a little worried about that checkpoint now. Couldn't do a single level without dying once. I think that's how most people are. This would be the 7th level I have done without dying once. Alright, this is the checkpoint I died. This is my current distance PB in actual runs. To be honest, this checkpoint hasn't actually been giving me much trouble in practice lately, so... it's kind of a shame that I messed it up so badly while I was actually doing a run. Because there were totally more common places for me to fuck it up. Like this checkpoint. This checkpoint is a little bit of a common goof from me. There we go. Gamba time? What? Will Sloth make it to Summit this stream? Alright, so just so you guys have some data on this one. Just so y'all have some data. I think for the past, like, 5 or 6 streams, I have always gotten to Summit at least once. So, I would have to be playing insanely poorly, to fail this. For that Gamba to, Alright, hold on. This checkpoint's actually... I need to be paying more attention to this checkpoint, because this one actually can give me trouble sometimes. I mean, I'm struggling during practice. I'm actually, for whatever reason, right before y'all came in, I started playing the game much worse, so... Classic Loaf Arcturus moment, but, Hold on. Okay. Made a last-minute decision there, and I think it was the right decision. I have very long hair, VR. I think it goes at least half the way down my back at this point. Hold on, I thought I heard a knock on my door, but I'm not sure. Yep, I agree with Pumpkin. You kind of just get used to it. Hold on. Alright, sometimes those last 3 checkpoints go very poorly, and sometimes they're just fine. That would have been a devastating fucking death if I had done that in a run. Just... Uh-oh. Alright, I think we're gonna need to practice 9. What's the goal? I'm just practicing right now. I mean, there is an end to this level. This is technically level 7, you could say. The interesting thing about how Celeste is divided up, the original game was only the first 7 levels. Then in a DLC they added level 8, which is called Core, which I think a lot of the community is somewhat mixed on Core. I like the aesthetics, but some of the gameplay elements are a little whack. And then there's also a mechanic in this game called the B and C sides, which are alternate, harder versions of each of the main levels. So you start with the basic 7, they added on an 8th, and then there's 2 alternate versions of each level, which totals 24-ish at that point. Plus, there is another DLC called Farewell that adds in one final level that is basically the length of the original base game. So next time we get a lot of people, I'll do... Alright, cool, cool. We did a tech... We did the tech test this time. I'm totally gonna fuck up that dash direction in a run, aren't I? Got to make your descent slowly. Momentary synergy. Coax me out, my love, and have a spin of my propeller. What device are you playing on? So I'm on PC, but I'm using a controller on PC. What? I just jumped. That was not the movement that I was intending to do there. That was weird. Can you please not do that ever again? Thank you. So it's PC with a PlayStation 4 controller. I have a PlayStation 5 controller, but it is mega broken. It's so broken. Oh, no, it's the PS5 controller is fucked. It is so... It's gone. It's dead. It's gone. I could try and crack it open one more time and see if I can't fix it, but it might be a lost cause. I attempted this once, it's so hard. It is, and I haven't even started doing the golden berry yet. Barely move the joystick. I don't think it's supposed to do that. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Because I actually like the ergonomics of the PlayStation controller. I know that might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually do. Especially the PS5 controller. I actually really liked playing with that controller. It just died very quickly on me. Like, I went back to my old PlayStation 4 controller after the PS5 controller broke, and this one still works. I used it for longer before. Loaf, I think you just have weird hands. The PS5 controller's fine though. Like have you used a PS5 controller before? The PS4 controller's not super ergonomic. I'll give you that entirely. But I thought the PS5 controller was fine. Yeah, the PS4 controller, again, I personally found the PS5 controller to be fine. In fact, the PS5 controller fixed that main issue I had with the PS4 controller. By the way, if I ever lose a run to that, I will probably cry. Oof. I don't know. I never liked. I never felt like I really enjoyed the Xbox controllers. I've only ever used a 360 one though. So, like, if they got better after that, I'm just used to it now, Pumpkin. Like, I thought it was weird at first too, but I'm just used to it now. Damn it. Okay, I should have... If I do that again, I just need to abort and just cling onto the wall until the dash crystal refreshes, I think. Alright, well today I learned that I'm actually in the minority in liking PlayStation controllers. That's fine. The Wii controller was peak. Most legendary design scheme of all time. I actually do like Switch Pro controllers though. I do. Actually, maybe I'll buy a Switch Pro controller to replace my PS5 controller. Because I do like those ones. The Wii controller had a vision and it went for it. You know? Cool. Alright, return to map. That summit practice was very meh. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get anything going tonight, guys. The Wii controller just walked into the party and did its best. Thank you, Catburger fan. Started reading chat and immediately died. All right, let's actually mark off the bingo real quick while we're at it. Let's mark off the bingo real quick. Death by reading chat almost immediately. Legendary Leo Arcturus moment. Let's see, what else do we have? We had a YouTube chat. YouTube chat cameo is sadly a redundant square at this point. This bingo board was made when almost no one ever joined the YouTube chat, so it is sadly completely redundant at this point. The Wii came out 18 years ago. Damn. I didn't get a Wii until, like, way into its, like... I didn't get a Wii until basically after the Wii was obsolete. Like, I think the Wii U had already come out by the time I got a Wii. Yeah, that's fair. You know what I feel like the bingo would have done better? What we should have done is made a Yakuza bingo or something like that. That is true. We were small. We were tiny children. Maybe I should ask Kane to come up with some good squares for a Yakuza bingo. A Yakuza bingo. A bingo. A bingo, 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 a bingo. I just fucking died. We are mumbo. And back. Welcome back, Blowhive. We are actually doing runs now. It is also being streamed on Twitch. Yes, I multi-stream. So I stream to both locations. I'm excited to see what Majima's like in future Yakuza games. Because I feel like we've just started to get a glimpse of where that's going. Because, like, at the end of last stream, we got that scene where he's like, fine, I'll play your fool. Or whatever. Or whatever. I don't remember the exact wording, but it was batshit crazy, and it's so good. Actually, now that I think about it, might as well ask this. Would you guys... I don't know exactly how much longer Yakuza 0 is going to keep going on the channel, but... Once I'm done with Yakuza 0, would everyone be interested in me continuing with the Yakuza franchise? I'm totally down to keep going with the games, because I do feel like it suits my content style pretty well. I'd imagine, like, no, Pumpkin, I still got side content to do. Maybe 3 streams if I was just beelining the story, but I still got side content. Easier than me playing it myself. Hello, Blaha from YouTube. That's a legendary name, honestly. Wait, I just realized it was Catburger Fan that asked if this was being streamed on Twitch, but it's Blowhigh from YouTube that actually switched over. We'll be doing the 100% speedruns of Instars in time 5 times over. Oh, you're right though. I will say this. I'm down to continue with Yakuza, but I think there's some like smaller series that I should do like as an intermediary before we get back to Yakuza. Just like take a quick few month break. Okay, I genuinely totally forgot that I was gonna do some updated movement there. I'm not sure why I didn't think of doing that earlier. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that. I did not. Sometimes those habits are pretty hard to break. What the f— I pressed dash. Why did I not have a dash? I'm not playing that. And can someone ban that? I was like 2 ridiculously foul messages right in a row. I don't doubt that's a real game, VR. I do not doubt that, even for a moment. Le bon. I do love French's, uvularized R's. But yeah, Stars in Time and that, God, I can't remember the name right now, but that game Azeweeb has been recommending. I feel like I at least owe it to Azeweeb to check that out. Be it on stream or otherwise. It's so fire. Somehow I doubt that. Somehow I don't believe you. Damn! They didn't even wait like 2 minutes before the next one came in. Thanks for the quick bans, CD. Damn, the Okumura family went downhill. Are you serious, Pumpkin? Is that actually what it is? Alright, let's remember the new movement this time. So what do we do here? We go boom, 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 boom. Yeah, nice. Fuck! What was that? Le fuck. That wasn't even the new movement I was messing up. That was just, I just didn't make it high enough up on the wall for some reason. Very, very text-heavy game. With that, there's, you know, a lot of text to potentially read. So do you think it'd work? Yeah, that was the main reason that I stopped doing Perfect Date. If I ever brought something like that back, I would want to actually read it. That's the thing. Fuck! I don't know how that error got introduced into my playstyle, but it's pretty much a mainstay. Like, I've been making that mistake a lot lately. It occurs to me that we have not even gotten to Hotel yet. This is kinda... that's not good. Don't worry, I got you! Least comforting thing I've heard all night. But yeah, I'll have to give us some thought to it, CD. Cause, yeah. Would you say it was more or less dialogue heavy than Amori? I could see that, like, doing a just read the main story parts. I mind less reading characters than I did long ago. Saved it. Like, back when we did Perfect Date, the first time, I remember thinking, like, aw, man, I don't want to voice all of these. But having done more of the, Phoenix Wrighty, Katwa Shoujo-y stuff since then, I'm less opposed to it than I used to be. Yeah, I just cannot get myself to do that optimization in... Dude... Okay, see, the problem there is I was, like, halfway between committing to the old and new movement. Which is exactly what I was worried about with trying to introduce new tech. Is I've practiced it one way, and now I'm changing it. Even if that what I'm changing it to is better, like, even if it's more consistent on the whole, and, yeah, even if it's more consistent and easier to do in general, merely trying to unlearn muscle memory. Honestly, more, you'll interact with a bed in a house and your party will go on a 5-minute tangent about child. Amazing. I love it already. Yeah, maybe we'll skip some of the flavor text then. I am okay with the idea of adding an Amori-like game back into the rotation, though. Because it's been a while since we've had something that narrative-heavy in our stream schedule. I mean, don't get me wrong, Yakuza's definitely... Yakuza's does have a pretty strong... Yakuza has a strong narrative, but it's the same deal with Persona, where the narrative moments are very spaced out in between a lot of other stuff. No, I'm totally, you've talked it up enough that I'm definitely gonna play the game at this point, CD, but... I've overhyped it. There's a chance. There's a chance. Me with Connect. Me with Connect looking ass. Oh man, you got Pumpkin. Pumpkin's missing Z key strikes again. What? What? Yo, if it ever goes on sale, let me know. I'm a little cheap like that. I do like to try and get games on sale when I can. But if the time comes to play the game before it goes on sale, I'll buy it at full price. It was really odd. About halfway through practicing Summit, it felt like this switch got flipped and all of a sudden I was bad at the game. Like, I felt like I was playing phenomenally for the first, like, 30 minutes of stream. Fuck. Basically Outer Wilds X Omori? Bruh. Oh dear. This game gonna hit like a ton of bricks, isn't it? Maybe I need to plan finishing the ending of this game around an extended break. Give or take? The fuck you mean, give or take? When did this game come out, by the way? What are you talking about, Pumpkin? You said lizard and wizard in the same sentence, and the only thing I could think of was King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. But I don't feel like that's what you're talking about. Were you just, like, throwing in a bunch of words that had the Z in it? Just to prove they were still understandable? Speaking of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, I think it already happened, but my, one of my uncles was at the Gorge watching, watching King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, which I thought was hilarious and awesome. Really, that is the kind of band I feel like you could go out to the Gorge for, like, multiple nights and listen to. How much King Gizzard do you know, Pumpkin? Oh, by the way, I've noticed the follower count go up, like, twice in the last couple streams. but the notifications are not coming up on stream at all. I think the follower stuff might be, like, completely broken. Like, actually completely ruined right now. I don't... Oh, I fucking reverted back to my old bullshit. So much for practicing new movement, I guess. I am gonna do this one, though. Because that one's not bad, and it routes out a part that I've been historically pretty bad at. I'm not even gonna try with this one. I wasn't very good at the alternate movement in this room to begin with. Okay, there's the alternate movement on that one. That one felt pretty good, so I'll try and keep that in. Literally none. Okay, gotcha. I've listened to a couple of King Gizzard albums. Nonagon Infinity and Omnium Gatherum are the two. And I really like Nonagon Infinity. Sorry. I literally said it backwards. I really like Omnium Gatherum. Nonagon Infinity had some great tracks, but it didn't click with me quite as well as as Omnium Gatherum did. Fucking hell. I bet that was completely incomprehensible. I like both albums. I like Omnium Gatherum more. There we go. That should be rather succinct. Why can I not get this fucking cycle to line up? What is happening? There we go. I went very early on that jump. That's the curse of a visual novel player right there, Pumpkin. Like, that's what happened to me. Why? Why do I do this? Steam moment. True Steam moment. Can we skip to the part where I get good at Celeste again, please? Can we just skip to that? Where I stop sucking? What is my movement right now? It's so trash. Oh, you're right, Pumpkin. I forgot. That's how you get good at Celeste. It all makes sense now. Doesn't the, like, Celeste merch store have, like, an official, like, an official Celeste skirt or something like that? I feel like Ace Phoenix Gamer brought that up a while ago. Just gotta buy that. It's, like, it has super stats for Celeste or something. Let me correct you, VR. How to... Damn it. I wanted to make a joke, but I stopped paying attention to my screen. But yeah, Pumpkin's got a point. Hold on. Alright. Apply during July. They hire you for the month of July and just fire you afterwards. True corporate America moment. Wait, am I tripping? I was about to say, like, I got the joke, but then I thought about it some more. It's June is Pride Month, isn't it? Or am I losing my mind? Okay, cause the joke made sense regardless, but then I started thinking about it a bit more and I was like, July is not Pride Month, is it? That's definitely, did I slip into an alternate timeline? Like, that was the kind of experience I just had. It's like, did I accidentally just enter an alternate timeline? I have no dies, and you and I'm Achilles. But Achilles does have a dies. Come on. Me when I have one dies. Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. Everyone has one dies. Me when I have 0.0001 dies. No, he didn't think he had dies, so it counts. Oh, okay. If you say it like that, I believe you. We gonna get an Achilles gay tangent? This conversation is just going in weird places, I feel. Okay, I tried to do something funky, but it did not work. Fortunately, it was an easy recovery, but... Okay, remember, commit, 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 there we go. And I'm aware that this is not the most efficient path through this room, but it works. It might look funky, it might look whack, but it works. I do like the dream jumps out of those blocks, though. I do feel like it just improves the positioning a little bit in general. Don Chromo, welcome in! It has been a minute. How are you doing? Indeed it has. There we go. So have I, honestly. I've had the work lately to set aside the time for the streams. Got accepted in an engineering research program developing a shortwave infrared imaging system. That sounds dope as hell, but yeah, I can totally see why you would have less time. That really does sound pretty cool. Oh shit! I did not... I didn't realize I had accidentally gotten up on top of the pillar. Usually I hide on the left side to avoid that happening. Oh dear God, that was spooky as hell. Oh my God. Why? Why am I doing stuff like that tonight? It's been the most humbling venture. Everyone there is so smart. Screw maths, I'm watching Celeste. Woo! Welcome in, Vanity! You came at the wrong time. I'm not playing very well tonight. We have yet to get a run out of hotel. And there have only been like 3 that have gotten there in the first place, so... It's a loaf pad kind of night. Loaf, do we gamba? Do we gamba on what? What we gamba on? You getting a PB? We could do a PB Gamba. I feel like a PB Gamba is probably the better one. I feel like... Developing the sensors that would go in like cameras that could be used in medical applications, but realistically... Yeah, I mean, it sounds dope as hell. It really does. I hope that goes well. Gotta go now. Alright, see you, Vanity. Thanks for dropping by, even if it's just for a bit. Good luck in maths. Actually, that reminds me, there was this, damn, there was this moment, like a week or two back, I think it was like 2 weeks back at this point, in, Octillion's Discord server, where they were, like, struggling through some math, and I was like, just for fun, I kind of solved some of the problems that they were talking about. I almost just, like, made them an answer key, but then, I ran out of time. Damn it, I just realized there was... I forgot to do the more efficient movement there. Whoop. Alright, commit. There we go. One of the lead researchers is finishing his PhD and he's developed new organic polymers that they're using to develop new semiconductors. Computer engineering major, so the chemical aspects is outside of what I understand. It really does sound that way. Like, that feels so dope. Ah, fuck. So cursed. Ugh. No, I genuinely think trying to integrate that new movement might have done more harm than good. You cannot get a PB. Did you bet against me getting a PB? Do you bet against me getting a PB? I mean, considering how I'm playing, it's actually probably the smarter decision, but I still feel sad. Is there any hope of me locking in tonight? Is there any hope? What other Goldens have you done? I have done the first 6. 6, 1 through 1A through 6A, basically. I went directly in order. I know that's not the typical way to do it because in theory a lot of the C-sides are pretty easy, but I just started at the beginning and I kept going since then. I do come here and lurk from time to time. I'm just usually doing homework, so I don't... No, I totally get it. I totally understand. 'Cause I do that to other streamers myself. Completely understandable. 6A to 7A is a lot. This level is pretty, this level is very, very challenging. It's just the length thing. It really is just the length thing. Because I wouldn't say at this point in my Celeste journey, any of these rooms are really all that hard. But just forcing myself to focus and be consistent for that long. Just put 2.5k points on low failing. God, y'all are betting against me so bad. Is anyone here in... No, here's the thing. One person could bet like a really small amount on me actually succeeding. And if I do, they'll pay big dividends. I like how all that practice has gone out the window because I'm not doing any of it. Like, okay, here's the issue. I don't really focus on these first 3 checkpoints all that much. Like, I really barely focus on them. And so I kept getting... Like, I had it in the back of my head that I wanted to do the new movement, but it's not present enough in my mind for me to, like, consistently remember and focus on it whenever I get to the rooms in question. And it really just, it ruins me sometimes. I need to put more points into low for losing. Wow, I am just getting bet against so bad. It really is probably the safer bet, but still. Come on. Come on. There we go. Put it all on black. Oh shit, okay. Brain, fuck you. Brain. Trying to decide if this is worse than Radiant Absrad and Markoth. Because those two were fucking horrid. This is pretty bad, too. Oh, guys, I watched the original Godzilla today. It's something that I needed to watch for my Japanese pop culture class, but I had no I've done that twice today. Why have I done that twice today? I immediately started talking. I fucking hate my... This is so bad. So bad. Anyways, I watched the original Godzilla film today. As I said, as much as I feel hurt, you're probably right, VR. You are probably correct. I'm getting nowhere today. Anyways, I watched the original Godzilla. It's actually quite a good movie. Like, of course I can poke fun at the special effects, like, these days. Because it came out in the 50s. But, like, it is a bit, like, it's not at all subtle about its messaging, but it's very effectively told. It's very effectively told. It's a really, I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. I need to watch the other Alien movies. I don't know how that's relevant, but go for it, Pumpkin. Wow. We... Distracted as fuck. I'm trying to figure out how to fix this. Oh, hold on, real quick. Pumpkin's playing Alien Isolation, so I have to mark off someone's busy with anything else. And even if I'm wrong and Pumpkin isn't playing Alien Isolation right now, Vanity joined in the middle of math, so I can still mark off that bingo square. That's what I thought. That's what I thought you were saying. But just in case you were more, like, speaking generally, I went ahead and added the stipulation that that we could still mark it off because of Vanity. Alright. Let me see if I can't make something work tonight. If you get a chance, the first original one is very good. I mean, of course, we can, as I said, you can laugh and poke fun at the at some of the special effects, but I think maybe even partially because the special effects could only do so much at the time, they were the messages delivered very, very effectively. If a little bit unsubtly. Godzilla. You know, without the Z, it really doesn't quite sound as threatening, I have to say. Like, that's one instance where the substitution of the Z for the S doesn't, like, actually messes with the original word. Though, technically, in the original Japanese, it's a J, isn't it? It's, Gojira? Gojira, I believe. Godzilla. We're just getting closer and closer to John Cena. Oh, there's actually, I want to bring this up. There's actually a pretty interesting plot point in the original movie about, how Godzilla got its name. And it's basically because, Godzilla was the name of a local deity on the island where Godzilla is first, like, observed by the general public. And so it's like, they don't have, like, a proper name for it, but this old, like, older guy on the island is just like, I knew we shouldn't have stopped worshipping Godzilla, you know? Or, as he says in the movie, Gojira. It is, or it's not even a representation. It's much more direct than that. Godzilla is woken up by the testing of hydrogen bombs under the ocean. Like, it's a lot. It's not even like a metaphorical stand-in. No, Godzilla is the direct result of hydrogen bomb testing in the movie. Like, yes, it is about nuclear. It is about nuclear power and the dangers of it, but it's not even like a stand-in or a representation. It is just directly. That's just that. It is the direct cause of Godzilla waking up. So the plot, the lore in the movie is basically, it's kind of like, this comparison is going to do it a disservice, but it's kind of like the Meg, if you've seen that, in mechanism, where, like, Godzilla is basically a dinosaur age creature that has been slumbering in in an underwater chamber, for millions of years, and has been woken up by the hydrogen bomb testing. But the other caveat is Godzilla has sort of adapted itself to be resistant to atomic energy. It can both utilize it and is resistant to attacks by atomic energy. That's how the plot is set up in the movie. But yeah, it's actually the way it's gonna kind of spoil it for anybody who wants to watch the original movie if I say this, but the way they get that point across and the conclusion that they come to about nuclear energy is, I think, really poignant. So definitely give it a shot if you're at all interested. The original Godzilla suit was 6'6". That's pretty funny, actually. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I was dashing there. It's completely unnecessary. Just, like, why would I ever dash there? There's no need to. Dear God. I cannot play this game tonight. Guys, this is the first time. This is the first time tonight I've made it to 2,000 meters. Also, it looks like some people have been, like, the follower count has gone up, like, 3 times in the last 2 streams. And I am not getting follower notifications. So, if you have followed recently, I really appreciate you. I just, for whatever reason, I'm not getting alerts properly. I just refreshed the 2 alert boxes, but they're not... It's really hard to tell until... can I do, like, a test or something real quick? Twitch alerts? No, I can't do a test from here. I think I have to go to the original site for it. Honestly, I should probably just switch over to a different, better alert system. Because the one I'm using isn't, like, spectacular or anything. It just worked. It did what it needed to, pretty much. Really? I dashed too early there? Ow. Eek. Still the best run of the night. Yo, it really isn't that big. Should be heading to bed. Alright. I betted on your success, so go win me some points. I'll try. I'll fucking try. Okay. That's not worth trying to rescue that run. Do-do-do. Hey, just as a check, is the preview window looks like it's stuttering a little bit. Is the stream quality coming through fine on everyone else's end? Okay, cool. I just sort of noticed out of the corner of my eyes that it looks like the, like, preview window on OBS is stuttering a little bit, but it's totally possible that's just on my end. It's just doing that to conserve resources or something. She-Hulk. Ah, shit, I have to stay till end of stream now. Say that as if it's really unfortunate. Actually, with how poorly I'm playing, maybe it is. Alright, I don't think that's probably gonna help, but we'll see. Damn. 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 Alright, I think I might give up on the routing optimizations in that room. I don't know what it is, I'm bad at dashing downwards, it seems. And so, I don't think it's worth trying to get used to that. You guys sure it's not stuttering on your end? It's the preview window. I'm looking at it directly. It's definitely fucking up a bit. As long as you guys have smooth frame rate on your end, no big deal. But I want to make sure. Okay, I guess we'll just do it a second time. No biggie. No big deal. You can make it work. Normal to me? Okay, cool. As long as it looks fine on your end. Maybe I should check Task Manager next time the a run dies. Oh, guess who forgot the faster optimization? Guess who forgot? It's ya boy. Classic loaf Arcturus moment. Truly. The loaf to end all loafs. I did remember that one though. I do like doing that one when I remember to. It is a very easy way to make that room more consistent. I just don't ever remember it. It's irritating. Oh boy. I was cutting it close there a little bit. Wow, this is only the second time in Ridge tonight. Why? Why? I'm marking off relaxed too early. And tripping on air, both at the same time. That death deserves it. Dear God. Dear God, that was horrid. That was foul. Damn. Okay. Oop. Don't worry about it. That room was a little weird, but we made it out. okay. It's fine. We saved it. We saved it. It's okay. Just accidentally pressed dash when I shouldn't have. Alright, back to Ridge. Slowly, very slowly, seems to be getting slightly better. The gap between second and third Ridge was much, much smaller than first and second. It's still a low total number, but, you know. At this point, I'm gonna take what I can get. That was almost a goof, but we made it. Well, those dashes were a little closer than I wanted them, but it was fine in the end. Actually, I think I've been to Ridge. I think this is the 4th time I've been to Ridge, not the fucking 3rd. Alright, first time to Mirror Temple. Good God. What a shit show. 2 hours in, and this is the first time we see Mirror Temple. What the fuck? At least we get to use this thing now. Ooh. That was weird. We're through, though. We're through. I'm feeling pretty good about that 2K. Yeah. That's fair. What? There we go. Okay. Summit! Finally! We made it to Summit. Once. It's been... It took me 2 hours, but here we are. Dear God. I'm totally gonna die, like, no. Come on, you can't say that, brain, because then it's actually gonna happen. No. Prophetizing, whatever that word is, however you say that. Prophesizing something. Your own doom. Okay. Cool. Also, it was 26 that I needed to practice. I just realized. I said 25 earlier, but it's not 25. It's 26. Oop, that was weird. There was a weird thing that just happened. Why? Okay, it's fine. We got a run to Summit. We got a run to Summit. I just didn't go far enough right. Why? God, I'm torn. Because on one... Hold on. Me when I'm in Germany in 19... That's a good one. I'm torn, because on one hand, if I was able to get to Summit more consistently, I feel like I'd be less nervous about it when it happens, right? If I was more often getting to Summit. But on the flip side of that, if I'm more often getting to Summit and I haven't finished this level yet, that means I've died a lot to Summit. You know what I mean? Double-edged sword. Like, me being more comfortable with being in Summit is... Like, it would be a good thing, but for the wrong reason. It would be a good reason only because I had failed so much that it was typical. The problem is that the like, anxiousness and stress that being in Summit puts me under is, like, really increases my tendency to just do stupid shit. Like, it's... Like, I psych myself out so bad every time I get to Summit. Okay then. Don't mind me just forgetting what to do. Almost messed that up. Came so fucking close to messing that up. What was that room? What was that? That was so cursed! Holy shit! Alright, I am gonna mark off saving the run for that one. That one was... that was impressively close to disaster. Whoa. Nope. Not the right dash direction. Let's not make it harder than it has to be. Come on. Bitch, line up, please, for the love of all that is good in this world. So, funny story, back when I first played Celeste, I thought, like it was like a, like if you waited too long on the floor, you're gonna get copyright strikes singing like that. I thought if you waited too long on the floor, I didn't realize that the Tari stuff only shows up, like, after you leave that tile. And so I thought if I stood too long, it would, like, I would die. And I thought that for the longest time at the beginning. It took me way too long to realize that wasn't true when I first played this game. Casually. Okay. Come on. Come on. Brain. 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 Brain, what was that? Massive, massive head empty moment. It's the most empty my head has ever been. Empty. Empty Dempty sat on a wall. Empty Dempty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Empty together again. Should add Empty as a stream tag. I almost did not react fast enough to that snowball. That would have been tragic. I landed on the, like, the very edge of that. It's like I was trying to mess it up. Man, I was cutting close some of the movement in that room, too. Come on. There we go. Okay, that was weird. We're through, but that was weird. Yeah, remember to jump? Excuse me? Holy... Guys, that might have been the first time ever I've gotten 2 consecutive runs to Summit. That I thought, like... It's so... It feels like so long ago, but I don't remember dying in between the last Summit run and this one. GG on the double runs. It's... Yeah, we're doing what we can. Are you making CD richer? I have not distance PB'd. I haven't even really gotten close to distance PBing. But this is a different kind of improvement. This is slightly more consistency. Okay. You'd be shocked, but I have to think. Ah, I saw that happen. I was too far right. But what strats did you find useful? So it's a couple of the ones in 1K. Specifically, I've been trying... It's about 3 different rooms. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't focusing enough, but no, that's a weird death that I've been having a lot during practice lately, and it's one I can't seem to shake. I get too far right there, and I end up dashing after the crystal rather than before. Like, I don't know why I'm ending up so much further right than I used to. I think I probably have just, like, gotten tighter on the movement with time, but the unfortunate result of that is that I'm just... I just end up too far right there. It's a little whack. But yeah, 2 consecutive runs for the first time ever to Summit. I did ruin the streak almost immediately, but I was not really focused on keeping the streak alive, so... But yeah, that was a massive improvement in my playing ability over the course of about not that long. Anyways, I will show you which strats I implemented if I can make it past... If I can now make it out of the first checkpoint. I think my my multitasking is not doing very good today, so I've been trying to, for the past, like, half hour or so, just not really look at chat super a ton, so feel free to drop messages in there. It might just be a little longer before I read them. There we go. Seeing you grind the Goldens is fun. I remember doing 7A, I would speedrun the first 3 checkpoints. Yeah. I do that too, but the issue with that I found is that because I'm speedrunning, or I'm almost not even speedrunning, I'm almost more just trying to autopilot them, which, like, dear God, I don't want to make that mistake anymore, please. It's like the 3rd or 4th or possibly even more time this stream that I've done exactly that. I've gone up and then right instead of up right and then right. But yeah, I think the issue with... Like, I think I've just been at this for so long that I'm so tired of these first 3 checkpoints. And I just try and sort of, like, turn my brain off and autopilot them, which just doesn't work. Like, they're not as hard, but they're not trivial. They're not 100% free either. Okay. Now that that tangent's over, let me try and lock back in. yeah, I'm not, I think in a lot of places I'm just not consistent enough on a lot of those more advanced techniques yet. And so, like, trying to integrate them, like, while I'm doing this is just the same mistake. Did you see that? Ugh. Ugh. PB was not hit, but I did make it to summit 2 times, VR. The first time I've ever done that consecutively. Everyone bet on we did a gamba on whether or not I was going to do a distance PB tonight. Everyone voted overwhelmingly against me. Like, just overwhelmingly against me. Which is fair. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't bet for me either. Like, it's the financially irresponsible decision. It does hurt, though. VR voted very strongly against me. Who voted for me? Was it just CD? Or did anybody else throw some bits on that? The financially irresponsible decision is voting at all? You do have a point there, I'm gonna be honest. You might have a point there. So CD voted for me, VR voted against, and I'm totally about to, betray CD's trust. I'm totally about to betray CD's trust. Yep. You're so right, VR. Alright. Let me try that again. There we go. Alright, lock back in. For a little bit there, I was playing very well. Let's bring that back. Let's bring it back. Is there a link to see the punishment wheel? No, there isn't. There is, there's one that's, the, 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats as a One Punch Man reference. Of course I didn't do 100, that would just, only because it would take too long. And I'm not 100% sure I'm actually capable of it. So I think you might have just seen, but I did use the tech, 2 rooms ago and on that room. I do not use the stuff you showed me on this one. It just... I couldn't get it to work during practice, and so I kind of gave up on it. I am doing the hops out of the dream blocks here, so that's the new one. So those 3 right there are the primary ones that I implemented. Oh, okay. 'Tis fine. I'll try and bring them up again if we get back to it. I'll let you know ahead of time, maybe, that we're getting close. Come on. There we go. Sadly, I was not able to do the one you suggested in this checkpoint because I couldn't get myself to do wave dashes quite consistently enough. Like, I was maybe like 75, like maybe like 50 to 75% accurate on the wave dashes, But it just, like, it didn't feel like that was good enough accuracy for a golden run. Probably when I start doing Strawberry Jam, I'll just get better at some of that tech. Or that's the goal, at the very least. That's the hope. I'm glad you came when you did, by the way, because I was playing horrendously earlier this stream. Like, it was foul. Do you feel comfortable with your demo button to use it, Jen? I actually do. I did try that room out a little bit. I'm not gonna do it with demos. I don't think I'm not consistent enough by any means doing that room with demos. But at least for that first demo dash in that room, I was able to get that pretty comfortably most of the time. It is interesting because I thought demos were a much bigger piece of work, honestly. Thought they were substantially harder to do. But it's not that... Like, the actual performing of the demo dash isn't that bad. Especially when you just have a keybind for it. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. I'm never too high there. I'm never that high up. Why did that... Why? Once you get... You can never be too high. Thanks for that, VR. So, someone put that in quotes. Done. Thank you, Pumpkin. You know, of all the rooms I thought I'd have to lock in for, that room was not one of them. I promise you that. Yeah, we have a quotes channel on my Discord server. Where he puts stuff like that. It also includes, what are some other gems out of the quotes channel? There have been a couple now about, human trafficking. I promise there's a totally... It comes up as a plot point in Yakuza. And so it's so easy to take... It's so easy to take it out of context. Shuffling myself off the... Yeah. That's another really good one. I'm personally a fan of shuffling myself off this mortal coil. It comes up in my IRL life. Sorry, real life, too. I love federal tax evasion. Oh, yeah. Absolutely legendary quote right there. Okay, I realized I didn't do the dream jump, and so I had to recover that. I've been trying to do that room, because I prefer the dream jump method. But every so often, I forget, and I just have to hope I can recover. I did start doing dream jumps in that one as well. The Geneva Conventions is just a document. Love it. I think I had a stream title at one point that was, I forgot about that one. Damn, I forgot about that. There we go, finally. Took ages for that one to line up. I mean, my strategy is literally just to do short hops until I feel like it's right. Which has been working, don't get me wrong. It's just, it has very little basis on anything other than intuition. I mean, the intuition has basis on experimentation, but, you know. I will not. So I decided not to go up there, by the way. It was just... I was just slightly too inconsistent on it to feel comfortable with going for it. So even though this is 2 rooms and that is 1... I think I'm overall, at the moment, more consistent with the combination of those 2 rooms than that single room. But I might try practicing that one a bit more on future streams. It's just for this one, I didn't feel like I got it well enough down. Almost lost that run because I just forgot how to do the block for a second there. It's like, wait, what was I doing? It's like my consciousness just blipped out for a second. Fortunately, we did not have a repeat of last time. There we go. Cool. Sweet, I remembered that. Always a good thing. Summit, baby! There we go. Okay. There's this. Cool. That's one of the more concerning checkpoints, even though it shouldn't be. You know what? I'm gonna drop back down. I need to cool my nerves a little bit. Damn. Okay. This is, I think, only the second run I've ever done to make it this far. What does converting into slices or loaves accomplish? Nothing. It's just a funny joke. Because my chat calls me loaf. Okay, what's this? What's the deal with this one? There we go. 14. Nice. Fuck the haters! Fuck the fucking haters! That's a PB! I didn't betray CD! That's a fucking PB! No! I don't care what anyone says. That's a PB. God, and after this run, after tonight started so horribly. After this night started so horribly, too. That's a PB. I don't even care that that one died. Like, just the most minimal of PBs of all time. Like, that PB could not have been more minimal if it tried. I suppose it actually could have. Since I'm feeling pretty okay right now, I'm gonna try just a little bit longer, but probably not super long. Okay, finally. Finally a PB. Like, just the smallest one ever, but a PB nonetheless. It's Tulip Mania out here, huh? Should I flex on the haters by buying some slices or wait for loaf? Wait for loaf. Definitely wait for loaf. Completely normal Leo Arcturus chat conversation. You know what'd be cool is if we set number of times to summit and distance PB on the same run. That'd be dope as hell. Eventually, with the whole loaf and slice thing, I want to make, like, a bot that's going to track it for everyone. And we could have, like, bread factory statistics or something like that. Like, each person is a bread factory. I feel like that'd be fun. How long have you played Celeste? I don't... like, number of hours? Or, like, total elapsed time since I started playing. Both and deaths. I can check deaths for you at the end of stream. Hours will be a little easier, but I actually don't remember when I started playing. It's been a minute, though. Hours is 183 total hours in Celeste. As for when I got it, you can pull up timer in the settings. Oh. I don't think it's in these settings, though, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't even mind the fact that I didn't even reach the bounce pad. Get VR with the loaf. But yeah, ideally, eventually, I'm going to... I don't know why I did that. That's not the more consistent option there. I just defaulted to the old movement. Ideally, eventually, I'm gonna have a bot that's gonna track people's slices and loaves, and then I figured we could make, like, a game out of it or something. I feel like that'd be fun. I did barely any of the new movement there. I got the distance PB and I stopped thinking. Like, head went so empty. Fuck! Called speedrun clock? It's at the bottom of those settings. Damn. Interesting. Chapter file. There we go. It is, in fact, yeah. No, it's a big number. I have been playing this game for a long-ass time. God, when was that? Because I remember around... It's around the time I was playing Persona 4 Golden for the first time as well, and I want to say that came out in, like, 2020. It was probably 2019 or 2020, I think. If I would hazard to guess, I think I probably started playing Celeste in 2020, but I'm not 100% certain on that. I have some memories in my past that make me think that that's the case, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, I've got a decent amount of time. Sometimes I feel like I should be better at this game for how much time I've put into it, but you know what? It's fine. Basically the same thing as not being baptized. Wow. Alright, you're right though, I should set aside some time to play those games. Whoop. Nope, nope, it's not gonna work. I could already tell. Yeah, yeah, you're right, you're right. Alright, here's what I'm gonna say. I will try to get a run going until 11:30, and then I'm hopping off. So, I have, what, like 12, 13 more minutes to get a run going, and then we're gonna, leave it there. Because I'm probably gonna try... there's some stuff I'm gonna try and get done after stream. And I don't want to be up too late. If you fail, commit to it just in case. Fair enough. That is true. There are certain instances where if you notice you failed early enough and you still have a dash, you can... I've been able to dash back to the left before and reset the room. But if you've used up all of your dashes, it's all or nothing at that point. You're too far over to fix anything. Alright, let's not waste all of my time not making it out of the first checkpoint. Please. Can't wait to get ready for school in 6 hours. Uh-oh, VR. I'm so sorry. It is that late out there, isn't it? You just kinda gotta bet your life. That's a good point. How soon do I need to start getting ready for school? It's not that long. I have more time, but... I still... Especially since I still have some stuff I want to get done after stream. Might be another late night for you, boy. Who am I kidding? It's always late nights these days. What was that? I started holding up to climb before I had reached the wall. And I just fell, because I didn't know what was happening. Uh-oh, that's Spanish. Also, just as a fair warning to you, GD, and I'm not super strict on enforcing this, you generally want to, not say anything that would, draw too much attention to your age on the internet. It is a big deal in some communities. I'm small enough that I'm not super worried about it at the moment, but just in general, you know? I didn't even realize. Oh, don't worry about it. It's something that I like to try and remind people of just as like a warning. Because a lot I know I wasn't thinking about it when I was on the internet when I was much younger, but yeah, like I think the general strategy there is just to say classes generally, because in that case, like, it's much harder to sort of pinpoint exactly where you're at. Go on to... It's not that... Again, very, very small community here, and it's unlikely that this VOD will ever be seen by much of anyone. So don't worry about it too much, but I do like just letting people know just to give them the warning. I'm infinitely ass at Spanish. Yeah, I'm not great at it either. I tried in high school, but God, those high school Spanish classes just did not work with me. Duolingo is threatening me to do my Spanish streak. Uh-oh. Duolingo will send out some crazy notifications, though, I gotta say. Alright, what time is it? Okay, we still got 8 minutes to start a run. That being said, I feel like if any run goes deep at this point, it's already too late. It is already too late. No! No! I could have almost fixed that one, but I dashed left instead of up and to the left. Cursed as hell. Damn. I think at this point it's kind of a wash. I mean, I'm still gonna keep trying to get another run going, but I think I sort of lost focus a little bit after that one really good run, which I'm still like this night is infinitely more successful if we consider that happened, in spite of how bad the early parts of this stream were. Hello, logged into my alt for lols. Nice! Legendary move. Oh, hold on. Let me just... I can read these messages during the transition. I don't need to stop right there. Whenever we do a quiz where I could do bad and still have a good grade, I'm gonna put no hablo español on all of the answers. Are you sure? I really wanted to fail that, didn't I? I was going through all efforts to not succeed. We brought it back, though. We brought it back. Ayo, I remembered this time. Let's heckin' go. I still got time? Yeah, we got time. I'm gonna write that off as a glitch in the Matrix and move on. That was weird. Starting to see how lasagna got its name? What? Your comment about failure, though, is pretty good. All of a sudden, I started doing good, and I was like, all right, now I got it. I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. And then I started fucking up again. Classic loaf Arcturus move. Damn, I think the follower notifications have failed to go off like 3 times this stream alone. Like at least 2 to 3 times this stream alone. I don't know why that's happening. I'm gonna need to look into it. I feel bad because I do genuinely appreciate it, and it seems like I just don't have them turned on, but I am as clueless as to where they went as anyone else is. Okay, let's just get that back. You'll get your bucket back that you destroyed. You'll get that back. It takes a damn long TC la make. I lost it. I lost it trying to read that. I really did. I tried. I promise you. I did try. By the way, this is probably going to be the last attempt, so let's hope he can make it count, but I just sort of lost it. I sort of lost all semblance of reality and self. Fucking cringe. This... There's been a couple times that room has just gone so weird tonight. Oh. It isn't... Okay. I wasn't quite sure what to do there. That is savable. We're gonna start one more. It is technically 11:30, but we're gonna start one more. Since I don't want it to end there. It's not 11:31. It's not 11:31. We're gonna take advantage of a technicality in the rule set to start one more run. That being said, this is actually last run. Like, no matter how poorly this goes, I can no longer break my own rules. Who knows, I might get into an even worse death this time. Game theory, Matt Pat. This is how we get Matt Pack to come out of retirement. Yes, because what is Garfield if not Lasagna Cat? Garfield is Pumpkin's alter ego. Very low down there. Concerningly so. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I was like, can I not, like, if nothing else, can I not make that mistake twice in a row right at the end of stream? I mean, I made the mistake. I just recovered it the second time. There we go. Guys, I think I'm cooked. Ha ha ha! I was so almost cooked there. Oh, that's gotta be one of my best run saves of all time right there. Oh, I was so almost cooked. Like, I really thought it was Jover. Nice. Oh, what a way to end the night. What a fucking horrible, awful death to end the night with. Okay, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. I'm not gonna emotionally recover from that one. Alright, everyone. Still a good stream. We tied our PB for number of runs getting to Summit, and we also got a distance PB. They were very small gains, but considering, like, the first 2 hours of this stream, I was playing so badly. I will take it. I will take it. I will take it, everyone. So, good night, everyone. Stream schedule for the next week, one more time. D&D tomorrow night, Yakuza Tuesday night, Celeste again, probably Thursday night, and then hopefully another stream. It's probably going to be Celeste again over the weekend. But yeah, I think that will go ahead and do it. So I'm going to thank everyone so much for watching. We had CD Vanity, Catburger Fan, Corrupted Teleporter, Blowhigh, we had VR, GD Player, Pumpkin, we had Don Chromo in here as well. We had Spurk for a little bit as well. I think that was everyone, but if I didn't mention you, still appreciate you all the same. That's very cursed VR. I did mention CD. I mentioned CD when I was talking about YouTube chat. Winner of all the crumbs, yes. But yeah, if I didn't mention you, still quite appreciate you. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm glad. It looked like it was going to be a bad one, but I'm glad I stuck it out till the end. So thank you all so much, and I will see you all next time. Ciao!